doldrums for a really, really long time, and eventually you find that you just teeter out, and the change didn't really benefit you, right? Because what we are hoping for is that as you make these changes, you are recognizing that you are really taking your team through it. You are taking your teams through this space, and you are getting towards innovation. You are looking for what is that benefit of change. And I think that, when you think about those two things, there are two primary things that you can do. You focus on execution with excellence, and you inspire trust. If you focus on executing with excellence, anchored on the principles of focus, leverage, accountability, and engagement, you'd be able to pull through inspiring trust, which is anchored on 4 cores of credibility. They are integrity, intent, capabilities, and results. When you do those 2 things, you will certainly move into that zone of innovation where you are really positioned for great results. So the reality is, change is the new normal. The only thing constant is change. And if you're not prepared for that, you're going to be left behind. So I really hope that this very short, I have 30 minutes, and I'm really hoping that this time that we spent together gave you some inspiration towards... okay, so I'm told that I still have time. I have done with my presentation, so I'm happy to take some questions, conversations around the topic of innovation before I go into who Franklin Covey is. Any questions?
We have a question there for you, Marlene.
Yes.
Hi, thank you so much. I just want to find out, that's quite interesting. Now, do you, or rather, is there a model now that comes in that sort of assists people to get out of the zone of disruption right up into the innovation? As in, how then do we assist people to move there, because change is inevitable, as you've said. Change is there, Yeah.
Yes. So the short answer is yes. So, and that was going to go straight into my next part of my presentation. It's around who Franklin Covey is, and part of the work that we do is assist organizations to go through this change. There are toolkits that we offer so that people are not just sitting in a classroom somewhere learning about, okay, how change is impacting me, but there are practical tools that helps them through leading teams and leading self through change. But I'll share that with you as well. If you come out to our stand, you'll be able to see some of the collateral related to that. Anybody else? So let me tell you briefly, stepping out of the conversation of change and talking to you a little bit about who Franklin Covey is. So, as the question that we had on the other side around, well, you can have all of these great topics and we can talk about changing behaviors, but is there something practical? Are there tools So that's where Franklin Covey comes in. We really help organizations that are facing predominantly these 4 challenges. So we have found that as we work with organizations, they are looking to do 4 things. 1, they want to develop exceptional leaders at every level. They want to build habits of effectiveness in every individual. They want to build an inclusive, high-trust culture, and they want to have solid execution frameworks. So Franklin Covey has been doing this now for the last 40 years. We are in 160 countries, and all of our work is translatable in 24 different languages. So wherever you are in the world, you'd have access to that. One of the things that we do that I suppose is slightly different is that we are not in love with our solutions. We are in love with problems so that we can find the best solutions. So when you come out and you chat to us, we are able to give you a little bit more information around that. And so proudly earning the reputation of being the most trusted leadership development company in the world. And that's my story. I hope it was insightful, and I hope you learned a thing or two. And I'm still around here in the exhibition area if you need to come in and pick my brain. Really happy to do that. Over to you. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Marlene. I think we all really benefited from that very insightful presentation. And I think as Saapi, the aim of the conference and also the aim of Saapi in general is not just to grow the knowledge of our pharmacists, but also develop us personally as well so we can put our best foot forward at work. So thank you so much. I think that's really going to help with our personal development as well. Just a small token of appreciation from Saapi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Marlene. Okay, wonderful. So I think we are a little ahead of time. I just want to remind our delegates to please fill out your evaluation forms. There are QR codes in the foyer that you can scan. Please do fill them out. And if you are a one-day delegate, please do fill it out today so that we can have your feedback. It's very important and very valuable for us when we are planning our next conferences and symposia as well. So I think we can now break for tea. It is 11:15, so if I could please ask that we are back in at 11:15. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next session.